So apparently Donald Trump, a man whose climate policy was drill everything, deregulate everyone, is now being portrayed by Sky News as some sort of wise elder giving Britain direction on net zero and the Mayor of London. Are we seriously outsourcing UK climate debate to the guy who thought windmills cause cancer?
Trump got stuck into the insanity of net zero, as we saw, renewables, both with Starmer and before that with the EU president. Here's a bit more of it.
Wind is the most expensive form of energy, and it destroys the beauty of your fields and your plains and your waterways.
And here with Ursula von der Leyen, the EU president, the best 20-second explanation you'll ever hear of the entire renewables hoax.
In other words, if you bury it, it will harm our soil. The whole thing is a con job.
No room for sentimental niceties when it came to criticising Starmer's most important political ally, the repugnant Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan.
I'm not a fan of your mayor. Why not? I think he's done a terrible job, the Mayor of London. But a nasty person. I think he's done. He's a friend of mine, right? No, I think he's done a terrible job.
Doesn't flinch. Donald Trump is right, of course.
Let's talk about what really happened and why Trump's opinions don't get a free pass just because he showed up for a meeting with Keir Starmer. Hi everybody, I'm Tony Tonkin. I comment on politics so you don't have to suffer through Sky News on your own. Today we're diving into the bizarre political theatre where Trump, yes, the same Trump who pulled the US out of the Paris Climate Accord, is treated like an authority on UK climate policy, urban leadership and, oddly enough, Sadiq Khan. Sky News didn't just report it, they rolled out the red carpet of reverence. So let's break down the narrative, expose the spin and offer some actual facts. In case you've forgotten, do you remember what they are? Sky News painted Trump as the one man bold enough to challenge net zero crime in London and woke politics, while framing Starmer as weak or accommodating for simply meeting with him. Let's be clear, meeting someone is an endorsement, and Trump isn't a brave truth teller. He's a political wrecking ball armed with slogans and zero substance. He's called climate change a hoax, gutted environmental regulations, and appointed all executives to top government roles. Is that who the UK should listen to on climate? No, it isn't. Trump's legacy on climate is, well, a burning pile of coal. He withdrew from the Paris Agreement, making the US the only country to do so at the time. He slashed fuel efficiency standards and let polluters off the leash. He gutted scientific agencies, replaced science with politics, and denied climate change during record-breaking wildfires. So when he criticises the UK's net zero goals, he's not bringing expertise, he's bringing propaganda wrapped in ignorance and polished with Sky News shine. Trump also, and this is really distressing, took a swipe at Sadiq Khan again. What's this obsession with the Mayor of London? He's attacked Khan on everything from crime to terrorism to bicycle lanes, often with no evidence and plenty of dog whistles. Sky News treats these attacks as if they're hard-hitting critiques, when in reality they're cheap shots from someone who once recommended nuking hurricanes, for Christ's sake. And let's not forget, London's crime rates are far lower than many American cities Trump calls great. Sky News coverage often blurs the lines between journalism and Trump fan fiction. Why platform Trump's views without challenge? Why not mention his credibility deficit on environmental and urban policy? Why not bring in experts instead of elevating ego? Because Sky News, like its American cousin Fox, has a Murdoch-manufactured addiction to outrage. Trump sells, truth less so. Let's say the quiet part out loud. Net zero isn't a woke conspiracy. It's a survival strategy. It's based on international science, not one man's ego. It creates jobs in renewables, tech and infrastructure. It's supported by every major scientific body on the planet. If you're tired of the media treating Trump like a prophet while ignoring his actual record, hit like, subscribe to my channel and share this video. Leave a comment. Think about, should UK leaders give Trump this much attention? Or is this just more political theatre from the Murdoch empire? Think about it. I'm Tony Tonkin. Thanks for watching. Let's keep the facts louder than the headlines.